Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Farming Simulator 19. I'm your farmer, Renovate. I skipped a couple days, guys, just to get things rolling, and it is now the second, I guess, day. What would you call this? I don't know. It's the, I guess day 2 of summer. So as you can see, we still are in the planting season, so we can't harvest it until the first few days of fall. And since we didn't get it in until like right around here, I'm imagining we're going to be right around here to pick it. But it could grow faster. I don't know. But you can see it is up, which is great. It doesn't really say like the growth stage. I thought maybe it might say like, like 60% or, well, it wouldn't be say 60 right now, but like a percentage or so. But it doesn't, so that's fine. The one thing that we can look at, though, is if I go over here to weeds, you can see we have weeds growing in there, and I don't want the weeds to get out of control. So that bird was like stuck in the air there for a second. What the heck? We are going to go to the shop, and we're going to rent. Let's actually detouch that. Starter engine. We are going to go to the shop and rent a sprayer, and we're going to do some herbicide spraying. So I don't know if herbicide costs that much. We'll see, but I think we're going to be okay as far as funds. I mean, we're going to cut it short here, but I think we'll be okay. I think once we get it picked. We have the harvester, we have the auger wagon, so I think once we get it picked, I think we'll be good. I don't know what's going on these other fields. It doesn't seem like anybody else has planted anything yet, so I'm not quite sure what's going on. Nope, these fields haven't been planted either. That's okay. That's okay. We'll go ahead and we'll get our stuff done before all the other farmers. Maybe the farmers are on strike or something, or maybe they're getting government subsidies. I'm not sure what's going on. But we're going to go pick up a sprayer and see how much it is to lease it for a day. I'd like to get a really good one with some long arms. That way it doesn't take me like 4 hours to do it. The other thing I want to look at is maybe a possible mower, because I have a lot of grass on my property, and it'd be nice to get that all cut. And possibly moved. Oh, look, the garage doors are open. What time is it? It's 11 o'clock. Well, that is weird. How come it wasn't open last time? You can see here, this is the extra stuff that I have. So, and I can't sell it back. So, I'm not going to take a credit for it. We'll just keep it for next year. I'm going to park my truck right here. Oh, yeah, I have a mod on where now you have to turn the truck off. Okay. So, we're going to go in here and let's see what we can find. So, we need to go to crop protection, right? Which would be this. And so we have this one and this one and this one. I'm looking at the operating speed. So it looks like this operating speed, this one's 7, 15, and 9. So I'd rather have the 15 for sure. And although it's the most expensive one, that's probably why. But it's good because I don't want it to take us like an entire day to do it. So, and this does do herbicide. So we have herbicide. This would be fertilizer. And I'm not quite sure what this is. Maybe you guys can tell me what this one is? I'm not quite sure what that is. I don't think it'd be manure, would it? Yeah, I don't know what this is. So what is it cost to release this one? It's going to cost us, oh my God. $25,000. $16,000 just to lease it? Oh my God. Well, man, what's it cost? 7 miles per hour, 9 miles per hour. What's it cost to lease this one? $12,000 just to lease. That's a lot of money, guys. That is a lot of money. So this one does 9 miles per hour at 41, 48. Ah, geez. Yeah, I mean, we might have to just, I mean, it's 27 meters. I mean, that's still pretty wide. What's it cost to do this? $9,000. That's more like in my lane. 10,000. I want the GPS on there so we can see what we're doing. Yeah, let's go ahead and lease this. Man, that's gonna be a lot of money. Lease it for 10 grand. All right. And then let's go out here. All right. And then, oh, we actually need to get some herbicide. So let's go in here and go to the herbicide. So we're going to need liquid herbicide. Is there any in here? Oh, it'd be under this. Okay. So this is $2,400 for 2,000. This thing held how much? This thing holds 5,100. All right. So let's try getting 2 of these. I don't know how much we're going to need. I really don't. Okay, and buy another one. Okay. And then we'll put that in here and we'll drive this over to the place and we'll get the weeds taken care of and hopefully they don't come back. So let's go ahead and fill this up. I wonder what the other stuff is that you can put in this. I guess you could do herbicide and fertilizer at the same time, right? That would be interesting. Oh, it's 5,100 total. Oh, well, that's going to be a problem. So it only holds like 2,400. All right, well, I guess we got some left over. All right, so let's make sure there's no cars coming. Oh, geez, this thing's weird to drive. So far up in the air. All right, I'm going to take this back to the shop, or back to the farm, and we will begin weeding. All right, so we're right here at the beginning. We'll go ahead and set our GPS and see where we're at on this. Hopefully it doesn't take a lot of spray. I hope it doesn't. How big are these arms? Does it go out one more time? It's even got a sprayer in the middle. Holy crap. All right, let's hit it with this. As you can see, all the fog and the fogginess is gone, and that's because of the season. So it was just the springtime season. Let's see here. Let's turn that on, then turn this on. Turn that on, auto width. We're right on target. All right, and then let's go ahead and set our GPS coordinates here real quick. Let's see, there's A. And I want to set this to 180. So right there. And there's B. All right, so let's back up. And do we have to lower this? I don't think so. It says turn on sprayer, so I don't see a lower. So I think we just go ahead and start spraying. So yeah, we just start spraying. Yeah, so it doesn't look like it's going to consume all that much, which is good. I mean, I could technically just go around and just spray the areas that have weeds, but they'll just keep coming back up. So I don't know exactly where that's going to be, because it's pretty sporadic. I mean, if we go back into, see, we have some kind of all over the place. And usually what happens is if I just spray this area, the next day there'll be some over here. So you can see the whole map needs plowing. Don't know what's going on with that. I was hoping that the other farmers would plant stuff, but maybe they don't. I don't know. It's kind of odd, though. But we'll get this done. So I'm actually playing on another farming server. It's a multiplayer server. I'm not going to give any names yet because I haven't asked for permission or anything. But it's a pretty cool multiplayer server. Very close. I don't want to say closed, but close-knit group of people, and it's beyond anything that I've ever seen the way that it's set up. Like, there's nothing out there, and I've played on dozens of servers, to be honest, and even the servers I've set up, there's nothing that I could even come close to doing what this guy's doing with his server. So I'm going to ask permission to see if we can record it or even stream it, and if so, we'll start doing maybe a series on a multiplayer server so you guys can see how it works. But trust me, guys, you for those of you watching this, you'll be amazed at what they're doing. And when 22 comes out, there'll be just a seamless transition into 22. So it's pretty amazing. So I'll see if I can get permission to do that, and it'll be good publicity for for the server because I know they were trying to grow. But yeah, but let me go ahead and get this done for a little bit, and then I'll bring you back, and then maybe we'll look at a mower. It looks like we might have to take out a loan, and I'm fine with that as long as it's not overbearing as far as interest payments. But yeah, I want to take a look at that because there's a lot of grass here that we can use, and since we are eventually going to be doing cattle, it'd be good to go ahead and start, you know, working our reserves up for silage because we're going to be needing that for feed and whatnot. So I think that would be a great idea. So, but yeah, let me get some of this done, and then I'll bring it back, and we'll continue. All right, guys, you can see that it's almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and we're on our last row here of herbicide. I did have to go back and refill, so we're making it through here. So you can kind of see if I click on this and click on this, you can see here liquid fertilizer. It must not keep track of the weed stuff. Okay, that's unfortunate. Okay. Well, we had, what, 2,500 plus it, so we're right about 3,500 liters of herbicide. So I'm just going to ballpark, that's what we're going to need. I mean, we got 4,000, so we got just enough. So this will take, just so we know in the future, this will take two herbicide supplies. So we might, when we get some extra cash, we might load up on that and stick it in the barn. But yeah, we're on our last row here. The game is, I really like this map. It's really nice. I'm just curious as to why only the top half is actually being planted. This has all been harvested. This has all been plowed, right? But if you look on this, I mean, the map itself isn't planting anything. So the rest of the people on the map, I meant like the computer itself isn't planting anything. So I'm not quite sure why that's happening. Usually the computer will plant stuff on their own, but we'll see. We're gonna do our farm though. We'll get our farm done here. You can see that there's just a small little strip to my left that didn't get sprayed. I'm not even gonna worry about that. I'm not going to worry about that at all. So we're going to get this up here and return this machine back. I was going to say I could probably do like a small lot for somebody since I have some leftover herbicide, but we'll just dump the herbicide off up here. And then we'll return the machine back. And hopefully we won't be charged for the full day. I don't remember how that works exactly, but I do know that we've already lost $20,000 just doing this. Or however much it was. I think it's 12,000. Just doing this little piece here, but that's fine. It's all part of operating costs. And we will get this done. I might cut this corner here because it looks like some of these weeds are going to be outside my reach. So yeah, we'll get this done, and then that's basically all that we can do on the farm until it's picking time. So I don't think that we're going to demolish the house. I think we'll just leave the house where it is. There is some other farms that I'm looking at. So that might be something that we do. Let's go ahead and close up our booms. And drive over here. I'll just sit this stuff over here by the lime. And then let's turn our GPS off. Actually, I'm going to put it right here so it's out of my way. So we'll dump it off right here. Should only be one. All right, unload. Let's see. Is there a way to there it is, it's I. So yeah, there's just one there. Okay. All right, well, let's take this back to the shop. We'll return this back in, and then we'll talk about what we're going to do next. All right, guys, we got everything taken back. We got our truck back. I wanted to take a look at the farm that's to the south of us. It looks like it's got a gigantic cow pasture, or you see the building down there. So we're going to go take a look at that. I'm interested in seeing what that is. I would be willing to look at investing in that property if it meant taking out a loan. But it is on, there's actually one more property in between us and them. So let's drive down here and check it out. So that's our field, all full of corn. Stretches all the way down this dirt road. And then, yeah, there's this field here. And then there's a big grouping of trees. And then there's a farm back here. And that looks like it might be a cow pasture. It might actually be... Let's take a look at this. It might actually be horse. It's a nice house, though. Oh, wow, that's huge. Wow. It is a nice farm. So this looks to be... I can't quite tell what this is. This is cows, right? Looks like it's got a little bit of both. Maybe cows and pigs? Yeah, this might be pigs. I'm not quite sure. But I'm guessing that it might be... Although it could just be everything. This could be one and this might be one. So this is actually part of lot 53, right? So if we went over here... Okay, we're actually on this little part here. So this is only, this costs $320,000. That's a lot of money. That is a lot of money. But yeah, I was hoping that it was a cow pasture, but I don't know what this is. I don't see a slurry tank. That's my only concern, unless it's around the back. But I'm not seeing like any place that gets slurry, so I don't think this is going to be cows. Yeah, I don't think this is cows. This might be even sheep. Unless that's the slurry bin, but I don't think it is because there's no tank or anything. Okay. Well, I was just curious. I was pretty curious to see what that is. I know there's a couple other farms on here that have some pretty nice barns. But if we could actually buy one that has the barn on it without us actually... spending the money to build the infrastructure ourselves, that would be great. This one over here, though, looks quite interesting, too. I'm just curious. I'll take you along with me. We'll look back here. This is a nice little entry, though. Oh, I like that house. Now, this is a nice farm. This is a really nice farm. Oh, wow, it's got like a little workshop area right here. A little weigh station. This is definitely cows. That's definitely cows. And that's definitely a slurry pit. Yep. All right, so that's good. And it has bunkers. Oh my gosh. This is like a dream. This is like a dream, guys. So how much is this one? I'm not even afraid to look. Let's look at this one. That is $500,000. $500,000. All right. $500,000. We spent $1.5 million on this one. But this one's already got all the infrastructure on it. And that's a big field. So if we sold what we had for next season, and we bought this, and then this is what, 58 acres, and this is 20. Right now we have 93 acres, but I think only a percentage of it, only this part and this part is unharvestable. So we could get this for, oh, that's 950. Holy crap. So 950 and 530, we'd basically break even, but we would have the infrastructure that we need. So it's something we might want to look at. I would be willing to sell my farm to move here. That way we didn't have... I mean, this is a really, really nice farm. And it's got a nice house. I like that matters. I like the little workshop. It's got a little kitchen in here. Do not enter, authorized personnel only. Got a nice little office. It's got some kind of tanks that are implemented in there. So I wonder if this is like a milk. Oh, okay. So this is like, it's attached to the cow shed. I doubt that it's operable though. All right, so that's kind of cool. I like that. Yeah, this might be what we do. We'll have to see how much money we get from our crops. This would be something we might look into over the winter time and kind of see if we can wheel and deal on a new property. But the house is kind of nice. I think it's very similar to what we already have. It does not look like you can enter it because the windows aren't operable. But yeah, looks cool. All right. All right, guys, this is going to be this episode. So the next time I see you, we will be probably on the verge of harvesting. So it's probably going to be early fall. So there's really not that much I can do until then. I mean, I could do a couple little jobs here and there, but I think that would be the best thing. And once we get that, we'll harvest our corn, see what our net profit is, and then we will look at what our future plans are for this map. So yeah, I will see you next time, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, click the like button. If you want to subscribe to the channel and continue watching, hit the subscribe button and hit the little notification bell. It just lets you know when videos are uploaded. So I'll see you next time, guys.